Well, it's coming down to the last few games, obviously. How do you feel about your game, how your camp's gone so far?
Yeah, personally, I feel good about it. I think that the legs are there. Obviously, the first couple ones, you expect to be a little bit sloppy, but now we're starting to get a little bit structured, and I think as a whole we feel good.
Now, coming into the game tonight, obviously against Montreal, the big rivalry, looks like they're going to have their full opening day lineup in tonight. So obviously, this is a real test for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of figured that. We expected that. Obviously going to Montreal, it's against the Leafs, pretty high-profile game. So, I think the main thing for us is just coming out and executing and showing effort and, understanding that this is an NHL lineup that we're going against, and obviously we want to compete against it.
When you look at this roster and see you play a few games, what do you think is possible for this team this season?
I think anything's possible, really. Obviously it's ideal to make the playoffs and to be, competing, come June and July. But obviously, a lot of work goes into that, and at the end of the day, we just got to take it game by game and understand that every single night we have an opportunity to get 2 points.
A lot of different line combos so far in preseason camp. What have you seen from the offense in terms of how it's starting to come together?
I like it. I mean, a lot of different looks. Usually, you have a big man that can grind it out and get you the puck, a distributor, and a guy that can put the puck in the net. So, there has been some good line combinations, but from what I understand, I don't really know what's going to be expected come the first game. But this is what preseason and camp's for, is to see which guys gel.
Coach has said there's a lot more skill out there. Do you see that? Do you see a lot more skill from where you were a year ago?
Definitely, for sure. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that El will outwork skill. So we have that skill set, but we also have to understand to to compete and to understand that we have to bring a full effort every single night.
How do you see the dynamic changing in Montreal with Subban out and Weber in? Just to play against that.
Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat similar. I mean, they both got big shots. They both can play on the offensive side of the puck. Shea obviously is a lot to handle in front of their net, and in terms of him boxing our players out, it's going to be maybe a little more difficult to get to carry. But there's different ways. There's different ways to bring him outside the net and have him kind of stray away from that, so we get more opportunities for second chances.
It's been a couple months. What was your reaction when you heard that trade that day?
Yeah, I was a little bit shocked for sure. I think we all maybe heard some rumblings that it might have happened, but I never expected them to pull the trigger on it. But I mean, I think it works out for both sides. I mean, Nashville gets younger with PK, and Montreal gets more experience with Shea. So I think both teams won.